Hey guys, we have the chance to talk to Kikis after his convincing win against Fnatic, and I think this is like the second time, sorry, for your LCS final appearance, right? But this time on a different role. So I just want to ask, what was the whole transition from jungle to top lane, and now you make like a final again?
I think my transition was like good enough. Well, I'm in finals and I'm playing pretty good, but thing is, when you are in competitive scene for so long already, that you have a lot of experience and knowledge about the game, it just comes easier to swap to other positions. Because in EU LCS, I was I was the one making a lot of calls about TP, saying like to charge, okay, TP here, TP now. So I got that one figured out, like when to TP, how to TP, and how to approach it, everything. And with me having like 3 months, I think, before LCS, I got to play out of solo queue, so I could prepare my champion pool. And throughout the LCS, like I was okay at the start, but I think like I'm getting better with like every day, every week, every game. And like now at playoffs, I felt a lot better, and I think I played a lot better than in the regular season. So I'm really happy. And I think it can only go forward. It can only go up. And next week I'm gonna show more, and the next split I'm gonna show even more.
So you faced Fnatic in the regular split, 2 games, and now you face them for like a best of series. What do you think is like the biggest difference between the Fnatic that you played in the regular season, where they kind of struggled, and the last version of Fnatic? Do you think they underperformed maybe or overperformed? Like, what's your take on Fnatic?
I mean, it's a hard question, I guess, because like in the regular season, even though we were 1-1, like one of the games we were 10k ahead, and here we won pretty convincingly, except like the second game. So I think like in the playoffs, Klai has been playing a lot better than he was playing in the regular season, and they seem to have figured out a lot of their problems, but it's still not enough. So they're a good team, but they still have stuff to work on, and I'm not sure if they can work for it like in 1 week for the third place match. But I'm pretty sure they will figure out more for the second split.
Okay. You faced Gamsu in the top lane, and I think you guys just solo killed each other like every single game. So what's like the difference between you and Gamsu? Like, how did you guys stack up? And do you think that matchup played like a big role in why you guys just took solo kills off each other?
I mean, like we are both strong players with similar champion pool. I mean, I play a bit more champions than him, but like top lane meta is around the same. Like I had the upper hand of playing Trundle because he didn't seem to like pick it up, and in both games I played Trundle. I had a lot of pressure. Like first game I was pressuring the side lane 24/7, and I could always be the first one to make plays. And then the second game, I think I underestimated the matchup because I thought Poppy versus Echo is better than it was. So like every game was back and forth. Like I solo killed him, then he solo killed me, then I solo killed him again, and then last match was like lane swap with us both playing tanks. But I had a lot more pressure on the map, and like Echo is a really good pick in teamfights, so there wasn't much Gragas can do.
So touching on the subject, Echo, it has been like it's like weird to see Echo come back into the meta and then just completely destroy like solo queue. Everyone just bans him, and then in competitive people are like, for example, Smap and like other top laners are really good on him and completely wreck. But what's your take on Echo? Like, does he just do like a lot of things better than other top laners right now, or why is he such a potent pick?
I think he's like top 3 or top 4, depending on the team, like top laner. Like a lot of people think he's the best, but he has his weaknesses and counters. Like there's a few picks that are better than him in the laning phase and can pressure him, like I did with Trundle. And then there's other picks that just do more in team fights. But he's really strong overall because he is really annoying. He is cutting really well, and if it's like not full 5-on-5 team fight, if it's like skirmishes, he can just go on the side solo the ADC, because like what can ADC do versus Echo that deals half of his HP instantly and has like Gauntlet Sunfire, like you cannot kill him, you know.
Okay, Gauntlet and Sunfire is definitely something that a lot of people talk about. Do you think it's too strong? Does it need nerfs, adjustments, or is it just like maybe Grasp is like the problem in the current Tonk meta? Yeah. What's your take on those like 2 subjects?
I mean, like for myself, like I don't mind playing tanks, especially when they're so strong, because of course it's good for me to like be unkillable in teamfights and just one-shot everyone. But I don't think it's the most healthy for the game, because like everything has to have its own weaknesses. And if you are really tanky and you have a lot of damage, like what's the weakness, you know? Like in previous seasons, like season 3, like if there were like tank versus tank on top lane, you would just like smash each other for like 1 minute and get half of his HP, you know. And here, like the tanks are just so strong, and they deal too much, like the base damage, and the items are just too good, because both like Gunnet and Sunfire are defensive items, but they still have a lot of damage to them. So it's just pretty disgusting.
It's pretty disgusting, yeah. I can agree on that statement. So, facing Origin in the final, what do you think is, like, what are your chances of facing them? Are you like afraid of them? Do you think that Fnatic must maybe like the strongest team that you had to face towards like the trophy? And what's your general take on like next week's match against Origin?
It's hard to tell a bit, because I think we are the stronger team and we are really confident going into the finals. But on the other hand, H2K lost to them. And I think H2K just underperformed, but it's just possible that Origin is just a lot better than like I think, and then that H2K was. So I think it's gonna be an interesting matchup, but I would still count on us winning 3-1 or 3-0 versus them.
3-1 or 3-0, okay. Best of luck, of course, for your playoffs match and maybe the first trophy in your case. So thank you so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed that interview, you can check out more stuff on theScore esports.com. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.